Step into the zone where we elevate minds. More than just a coach, we're breaking the bonds. Lessons to inspire, lift you off the ground. In the sound we redefine the way we're found. Tune in, turn it up, let the vibe explode. Knowledge drops heavy on this winding road. More than a coach, we're a force on the rise. Busting through limits, reach for the skies. Each episode a journey, take the leap with me. Building greatness together, we're born to be free. Born to be free. Find the blind to shout, we're chasing the dream. Seasoned with passion, we're more than a team. Empower the hustle, ignite what's inside. On this journey together with pure verified pride. Let's rise, let's thrive, it's your time to glow. Grab the mic, unleash and let the world know. More than a coach, we're a force on the rise. Busting through limits, reach for the skies. Each episode a journey, take the leap with me. Building greatness together, we're born to be free.
I wish you invested into our city site.
Born to be free. So plug in, stay ready, let's break the mold. More than a coach, our story is bold.
Today.
Born to be free.
What's up, y'all? This your boy, Coach Marshall, back with another episode on the More Than the Coach podcast. Tonight, y'all, I got a special show. Young man who played for me. I've been around for a while. I'm going to get to him, but y'all know how I have to do before I get started. As y'all already seen the disclaimer. So remember, these words are my words, my views, my opinions. You don't like it? Oh, well, that's on you. Also, y'all, the Mr. and Mrs. Marshall podcast, we're going to be gone for 2 weeks. We won't be on this week. We wasn't on last week, but we will be back next week. So y'all make sure y'all stay tuned for the Mr. and Mrs. Marshall podcast. Also, y'all, when I speak these podcasts, please go out and support these podcast shows from brothers and sisters right here from the city of Saginaw. One of the brothers, Anye Jones, out there in Chicago. Y'all got to go out and support. Great content, great people. So make sure y'all go out and support. I appreciate that, and I know they would too. Before I go, always make sure y'all get your Roberto Cosa sunglasses. You gotta stay looking fly. Y'all see the champ, Robert Sizzle Sims, as well as y'all see me. I love to rock mine. So y'all make sure y'all go get you some Roberto Cosa sunglasses. Right here from the city of Sag, you know what I'm saying? And we do it big too. But other than that, y'all, got one more to hit you with. Got to give a big love and shout out to my partner, my brother, Mark Deasy, out here at Lavish. So y'all stay tuned.
My name is Marky D, and I'd like to welcome y'all to the Lavish Factory, located here in Saginaw, Michigan, 1738 Lindale Road, right across from Walmart. And here is home and exclusive from all the Jordans, Dunks, local brands like Wealthy, Villains, Chosen One, and of course, Lavish. Let me give y'all a quick walk around my store real quick to show y'all what I got. When you come to the factory, like I say, I carry all the exclusive Jordans. Like you see, I got the olive green 5s, got the UNC 5s in here, got the Olympic 6s. You know what I'm saying? My boy Villains, shout out BJ, got his exclusive shoe here at the factory. And one thing I can say is everything here is totally exclusive. So also when you come here, you gotta check out my brand. This is one of my newly hoodies I just dropped, kind of sold out. I'm thinking about running it back, but it's the Lavish Ice Cream hoodie. See the ice cream logo on the front, got the Lavish balloons on the back. And then we also got our classic Lavish hoodies. You know, $60 come in, support your boy. We also got the kids section. I got, exclusive Lavish logo tees, got the kids shoes, got the pink Jordans, got another pair, Villains in the kids size, got 4s, got these right here, all exclusive, some you can't get at the local mall. And also support local brands like I told you. We got the Villains section over here with Wealthy, got some kids Villains, got the Dog Villains, got the newly dropped Wealthy that just came out. You know, this is a real collector due to what they just had going on. And I also got my new drop on display here. This coming out October, my Lavish Heels collection. Got the jogging suits with beanie hats, and I got some t-shirts coming as well. They'll be here October. So, you know, just come out, support. Like I said, I'm located 1738 Lindale. Shout out Coach Marsh for coming to see me. Y'all have a good day.
And with that being said, now I'm gonna get into this because this next one, he should be in that store too. Y'all check this out, and then we gonna get the show started.
Step into the zone where we elevate minds. More than just a coach, we're breaking the bonds. Lessons to inspire, lift you off the ground. In the sound we redefine the way we're found. Tune in, turn it up, let the vibe explode. Knowledge drops heavy on this winding road. More than a coach.
So y'all see it. No need to delay it. Y'all tonight, my guest, the young CEO of Mr. Enil Clothing, my dog, Zay Huncho. Here.
Yo, what's going on, Coach? I like that intro too, man. That was fire, man. I'm gonna need you on my visuals soon for sure.
Oh yeah, man. For sure. For sure. You know I had to get you there, man. And it was
Yeah,
just
I like
ironic, you know, to kick in the Lavish video and then boom, look who on.
Yeah, yo, that's perfect timing. Perfect timing.
Yeah, so we definitely got to get it. So before I even get started with you, man, tell everybody a little bit about yourself before the clothing line that might not know who you are.
Man, for those who don't know me, man, my name is Xavier. I go by Zay. You know, if you in the Bridgeburg community, just see me a couple of times. I always go back to the middle school, to the high school. I show love to where I came from. Try to be that big bro that, you know, I always had growing up. So I want to like keep that generation going. I had a lot of big bros before me that, you know, like led the way and showed me the right thing. So I feel like it's only right to lead it. And then if not, you know, you don't see me put it on, man, because, you know, I'm a stylish king, you know. That's another note. But yeah, man, that's basically who I am. Just a laid back dude, love clothes, you know what I'm saying? So yeah.
So man, I gotta ask you, what I always knew you and I've seen you as a youngster at Bridgeport, the middle school as well as the high school, and you was always fresh into your clothing, man. So what inspired you to start a clothing brand?
Like you said, I was always wearing like clothes. I was always in the designer and all that. And like I've seen like a lot of my like favorite rappers wearing like a lot of cool, fresh stuff like the Migos and Chief Keef and all those type of people. And I wore it all, like the Marnies and the Gucci's. And it got to a point where like I kind of burnt out of it early, to the point where I was like, man, I can make this myself. Not dissing those brands, but like just more so saying like I could get in that league if I really wanted to. So that was like my first step of like, yeah, I can do this and I want to do this. I want to make this like a career for the rest of my life. So that was really more so the start of it for the most part.
I like that. So where did the name Enil come from?
So for those who don't know, Enil is my middle name. So I was thinking of cool like clothing brand names, but I knew, like I said, I wanted this to be bigger than me. I wanted this to be like a company, something that's gonna last forever. So I didn't want to make it nothing too like cliche-ish or something that won't stick, like Huncho clothing or something like that. So I was doing my homework on all the big dogs like Prada and Gucci and Dior, and these are like real people, real names. So I knew like if I wanted to stick and make my name a household name, I could use my name. So that's where Neil really came from, just using my middle name and using something that make it stick for the people to enjoy.
Man, that's real there. I've been knowing you all this time and never knew that was your middle name.
Yeah.
Hey, but I like that though. You know, I heard 50 Cent one day say, man, he used to, like you said, he used to wear all of it. And then he said one day he just looked at a bill and he seen what he spent on everything. And he was like, you know what, man, I'm done. I'm just gonna rock. If it ain't plain, it's gonna say 50 Cent on it.
No, for real, yeah.
Using the clothing. So that's cool, man. That's all right.
I appreciate that.
And this always been a passion of yours, though?
Yeah, for sure. More than I knew. Like when I was even as a kid, like I used to like put on clothes and look in the mirror and give myself fake interviews and stuff like that. So like I knew it before I knew it in a sense. So yeah, this definitely been my passion for a very long time.
Okay, that's cool, man. So what's some of your dreams and goals with the company? Where you want to take it and what you want to do with it?
So my biggest dream is like I want to be on New York Fashion Week. That's like one of my biggest goals, just taking my collections on the runway and like doing all that good networking and seeing like people that I look up to or made some of the greatest clothes that I wanted to wear, like look up to, appreciate it, and maybe collab
Okay.
one day. So that's one of my biggest things I want to do for sure is walk that runway or see somebody walk the runway with my clothes in it for sure.
So do
Mm.
you got anybody out there like right now that's major with anything that rocking anything of yours? Because I see you was
Uh,
go ahead.
not Not yet, but I've talked to a few people before. Like unfortunately, before Rich Homie Quan passed, Rich Homie Quan was like the first celebrity like reached out to me about my clothing brand, and we were supposed
Mm,
to get something to connect, but unfortunately, just bad time and schedules, and then the unfortunate death. So rest in peace to Rich
yeah.
Homie. I done
Oh
reached
yeah.
out to a lot of other like people managers and stuff like that, wait for them to get back with me too. So it's a lot of stuff in line.
Yeah. I also seen you with a picture one time online with one of your favorite
Yeah,
music artists, man. I know
yeah,
you had to
like I
chop
said.
it up with him. You and Offset, your twin, huh?
Yeah, man. That one meant the world to me. I was trying to be cool in that picture in that video, man, but the whole time I was overly geek. Yeah. Offset, and the rest of Migos, them boys my idols, man. Like if
Hmm.
you know, you know for sure, for sure. Like
Yeah.
that's kind of where I get most of my little swag from. Rest in peace, my boy Takeoff, the Rocket. Kind of
Hmm.
that's one of my boys I looked up to for real, for real. I actually got a shirt dedicated to Takeoff too, and
Yep.
that's doing pretty good too. So yeah, it was real dope meeting him for sure, and most def that's not the last time we gonna be in the same room for sure. So
Okay. Where
yeah.
was you at when you met them?
So he was it was a concert. It was an
Mm.
Offset concert. So I had went
Okay.
and met him backstage and took a picture and stuff and chopped it up with him and stuff. Real cool dude. Real cool
Man,
dude.
that's cool, man. That's
Hmm.
hey, that's what it's about. That's about that. Remember, I always used to tell y'all when you play ball, man, chase your dreams, man.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Don't let nobody stop you. You know, you started with a vision, and now you
Hmm.
here. You know, guys like yourself, other guys like Marion, man, y'all doing big
Yeah,
things,
for sure. Yeah.
and it's a blessing to sit back and see you guys doing this and
Yeah.
everything. So I
Yeah.
might have asked already. Go ahead. What you was gonna say? I'm sorry.
Oh no, I was just saying like yeah, shout out to Marion for sure. Like just when I was loading up the brand, just looking at him to take off and all the other people that's taking off with their brand stuff, it just excited me more. Like it was just
Mhm.
adrenaline. Like yeah, I can't wait to like get in this league. So like years down the line, we can all laugh and toast up to like the good times, stuff like that for sure. So
Mhm.
yeah, Mark definitely doing this thing out here.
And both of y'all right here from the small city,
Yep,
Saginaw, out of the
yep,
way of BV and Bridgeport, with
yeah,
ties
for sure.
both, you know what I'm saying? So that's
Hmm.
a blessing, man. So
Yeah.
what's your mission right now with the clothing line?
So right now, the task at hand is finishing Hunchtober. That's my collection. So
Mm.
I named Hunchtober after myself because
Hmm.
I'm a very very big fan of Halloween. I love Halloween, Michael
Mm.
Myers, all the stuff. I'm as grown as I am, still a big kid with it and all that. So like I still try to get behind the door, scare my girlfriend and all the stuff, get big candy for my nieces and stuff. So I love Hunchtober. Watch all the scary. I mean, I love October. Well, same thing, but
Mhm.
just everything to do with October in a sense. So I wanted to
Yeah.
like put it together into one big ball and kind of like just show my inspiration, show a little different side of me that everybody don't
Mm.
really know, and explain it through my clothes a little bit, tell my story through
There
my
you
clothes.
go.
Just get to know me as I continue to create more masterpieces for y'all to enjoy.
There you go. That was
Hmm.
something very powerful you just said. You let people get to know you through your clothes.
Yeah, for
You
sure.
know, and that's cool. That's how musicians is. You get to know them through their music when they're genuine. You know, like
Hmm.
even with me starting podcasting,
Yeah.
you get Coach Marshall, but a lot of people know Coach Marshall now even better when I'm podcasting. So
Right, right.
I like that, man. So what's some of the best advice you was ever given?
Best advice I was ever given. It's a couple. It's a couple. Let me think. Best advice I was ever given. Far as clothes, just staying pure, staying genuine. Every piece should be genuine. It never should be like a throwaway piece or something to just make a sale. Like once you start doing it for the money part of it and the passion go away, it's not gonna
Mhm.
be as fun. The sale's not gonna be there instantly. So like for sure, that was one of my main advice that I took and I kept with me was just like staying pure, making sure every piece that I have has a message or at least makes sense on top of it being fire and within itself. So for sure.
Okay. Now,
Hmm.
do you do like exclusive pieces, or like you make more than one of the same thing? Because some people only make certain things. You only can get one out of one. You know what I'm saying?
So I'm open to it. Like if someone ever wanted to do like a one-of-one, I'm open to it. But as of right now, I kind of want to stay like an open brand. I want everybody to enjoy it. You know, the
Yeah.
exclusives are gonna come, but right now I want like something. I want to be a household name for everybody. I want everybody to enjoy it. I
Okay.
don't want nobody to feel excluded from the fun because like this bigger than me. So like I want
Yeah.
all of us to be enjoying. I want to enjoy making it. I want y'all to enjoy wearing it. So like I don't want nobody
There
to
it
feel
is.
left out in the fun that's going on right now.
There it is. I like that, man. I like that. One of my favorite hoodies is the one about drugs. That's
Oh
crazy, but
yeah,
that's one of my favorite one. And I
yeah,
what my old butt look like wearing one of them, you know.
yeah,
But I have to support you, man, because I love
yeah.
your vision. I love what
Hmm.
it means, man. The logo is powerful in itself. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And I like that, man. And now that
Hmm.
I know where the meaning come from, uh, I salute you and your vision and your passion. So
Hmm.
I have to ask, what separates you or makes you different from the other clothing brands right now?
I feel like one thing that helps me like separate from them is that I give everybody that supported me and that stayed in the tune with me like a peek behind the curtain a little bit. You know, when I'm dropping this, when each time I show y'all a piece, I feel like I'm open
Mm-hmm.
y'all up into my room on my iPad designing. Like I put y'all in the mind frame I was in when I was creating it. Because not only why I want y'all to like it, I want y'all to understand it too. Because
Mm-hmm.
growing up, it's a story like when I was a kid, I had like this cool skeleton shirt and had like a symbol on it. My Uncle Gordon, he had told me like what it meant, and he was like, he didn't really care for me wearing that because we grew up, house of God, we religious family. So ever since then, I didn't even want to wear that shirt. So that was something that stuck to me to this day. So like every
Mm-hmm.
time I wear a shirt, not only do I want it to know what it means, I want y'all to know what it means too. You know what I'm saying? Because you can easily just wear a shirt just because it look fire, but once you really know what it means, it's kind of like, oh yeah,
Yeah,
not really rock with that shirt. So
yeah.
that's definitely what I feel like. I give like a good backseat curtain to how I'm feeling or where I'm at in a time frame. I make these designs for y'all just so y'all can get it.
And I like that too, because just looking at some of the stuff you sent me, and I put it in the video,
Mm-hmm.
and you put a picture might be on the front, but on the back, you breaking it down, and I
Yeah.
like that it's different. That's unique too. I
Mm-hmm.
ain't never seen that done before by
Appreciate
nobody.
that.
Oh yeah, so you gotta definitely keep it up. Keep up that good work. Are you thinking about ever going like branch out and do like a sport line for like sporting teams and things like that?
Definitely. Right now I want to say yes. I want to say no. My answer to that is like never say never. Because when
Yeah.
I first started, I didn't think I was gonna make jeans, but I didn't design some crazy fire jeans. That's some intel for you. I haven't even announced that yet. So that's
Mm,
specifically for you.
all
That's some
right.
heat on the way. So like I said, I wasn't gonna do jeans. I'm doing jeans. Some people ask me, am I gonna make shoes? I haven't made shoes yet, but down the line, I'm sure I'm gonna make
Mm,
shoes. So sport line for sure. I definitely feel like I'm gonna make something,
okay.
for the athletes. I was an athlete myself, so I feel like
Hmm.
it's only right that I do something right for them. So definitely, I say never. I'm open to everything. Like I said, I want this to be, big. I want to be a household company name. So for sure,
Yeah,
most definitely.
that's right. And if they didn't know, you was a track star and
Yeah.
went to college on track, right?
Yes,
You
sir. Yes,
know,
sir. I was
you
110 hurdler.
played. Yeah, you played basketball. And
Mm-hmm.
unfortunately for me, you got
Mm-hmm.
hurt. On a freak
Yeah.
incident, but you rehabbed and worked your way back. And
Mm-hmm.
next thing I know, you out there by yourself in the snow running hurdles and
Yeah. Yeah.
they landed you a scholarship, man. So,
Yeah.
I salute that, man. That's that hard work and dedication.
Yeah, yeah, for
You
sure. It's definitely in that lab. You and Coach Don for sure. Y'all two stayed on me.
know?
Times where I wanted to quit, I had both
Yeah.
y'all head voices in my head all the time. Like, man, hey, get serious. Like, I still say that to this day with me and my friends. We had like inside jokes, like making quotes about yourself. Like,
Hmm.
some of the things that you said, my Coach Don said from track, it stuck with me for sure. To this
Oh
day,
yeah.
even when it going to designing, like just that
Cool.
mindset, that dog mindset of like the job got to get done. So for sure, I
Yep.
really appreciate y'all for that for sure.
Oh yeah. Anytime, man. That's what more than a coach is, man.
Yeah, yeah, most
It
definitely.
ain't about just them X's and the O's. It's about teaching young men and women about life, and
Mm-hmm.
it's an honor to be able to do that.
Yeah,
And I hope this new generation catch on to that. You know what I'm
yeah, yeah,
saying?
for sure.
Y'all different. This new
Mm-hmm.
generation, something new and different.
Yeah,
So
yeah. That's one of the main reasons why I always go back to the middle school. People ask me too, like, why I never kind of like visit the high school more than the middle school, and it's not nothing against the high school. It's just more
hmm
so I feel like the middle school is in that like built habit stage. Like it's starting to
hmm
turn for them. Like stuff is going to starting to stick for them, starting to
yep.
they starting to remember certain stuff and like get used to that. And I learned with this new generation, from me going back, they like in this like too cool phase. Like we was cool, but like they in this super too cool
Yeah,
phase where like if
serious.
you trying or you putting effort, they make funny like, oh, you trying hard. I feel like that's the dumbest quote in the world. I feel like
Mhm.
please try hard. Like you gotta try, like
For
whether it's
real.
grades, life, sports, like whatever it is, like whatever you're trying to go at, either go 110 or just don't do it at all. That's how I look at it
Exactly.
for real.
And they have to be not be afraid to be different.
Yeah, for
You
sure.
know what I'm saying? If I'm in a group of 10, why can't I stand out?
Right,
I
right.
don't wanna keep pulling myself down, like I always use the phrase, crabs in the bucket. When that
Mm-hmm.
one crab trying to get out, somebody pulling them back down. And I try to talk to a lot of kids about that.
Yeah.
Stop being that crab in the bucket, letting people pull you down. It's
Right, right.
okay to shine bright. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? So that's cool. And I do respect that you spend a lot of time at the middle school. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I see you volunteering a lot of your time there. Because you're right.
Mm-hmm.
That's the foundation.
Yeah,
You
for
know what I'm
sure.
saying? That's the foundation. Elementary, it's okay. They don't
Right,
know
yeah.
you. When they get
Exactly.
to junior high level, that's the foundation. Because then when you get to high school, you start building the walls
Right.
and putting that roof
Exactly.
on. But then when you get to your age, now it's about the house being built.
Right,
What,
exactly. Yeah.
what you gonna do, what you gonna put in it, and bring out of it. So yeah, keep doing that, bro, because they need guys like yourself,
Yeah,
especially
most
our
definitely.
youngsters, to keep going back and
Yeah.
showing.
when I
That's
was in
all
high
right.
school, when I was in high school, I had like big bros like JB and Trey and Kente and Q, and they was always like keeping me on game, like making sure like I'm doing the right thing. Like, bro, like don't
Hmm.
slack off this way. So, besides the big brothers and cousins I have at home, like they was my big bros. So for sure,
Mm-hmm.
ever since like those conversations I had with them, it's always just like, okay, I'm a forever like big bro they was to me, like for the younger generation, make sure they stay on track. So when they get to high school, they even ahead of the game. You know what I'm saying? They can even go further than what we did.
That's right. And it's crazy. And everybody you just named, I played a role in each one of their life as a
Yeah,
coach
yeah.
and a mentor. And me and JB just talking. He on the other side of the world in Australia doing
Yeah,
big
killing.
things, football. Hopefully Trey finna go over there and play ball. You got Kente traveling the world, driving trucks, and Hugh got his degree and he's still out there playing ball.
Yeah, that's
So
what's up.
you got a lot of positive big bros over there, and
Yeah, for sure, for
good to
sure.
see that, bro. For real. So how do you stay motivated though during this competitive time in this clothing brand? Because it's a
Yeah,
lot.
see, yeah, that's the thing. I feel like that's simply what it is. What you just said. It's a lot going on. I feel like it's a great time to have a color brand too. Like it's very fun. Everybody doing their own thing. Everybody in their own little league. So I feel like that's the funnest part. Just saying like like we all respect each other. It ain't nothing personal because at the end
Mhm.
of the day, it's just shirt stuff ain't that deep. It's just cloth that we sell it to the public. So,
That's
but
it.
at the same aspect, still competition. So like
Oh
even though
yeah.
Marion, that's my brother, I'm still looking at Mar department. I'm not looking at Mario, I'm looking at Mar department. And just like I know he ain't looking at Zay, he looking at Enil. So it's still a
Hmm.
competition in the air. And I embrace it. I embrace it.
That's
I
right.
feel like pressure make diamonds and I love it. You know what I'm saying? So for sure, I'm definitely
Right.
engaged in the competition. I think it's fun though.
And
I feel like that's what
personally,
thrills me to keep going at that point.
okay. And I think too personally, what I see from y'all guys now doing it, it's a good thing. When
Yeah.
a lot of guys, like even when my son started his, been trying to get him to bring it back, but he won't do it. But when he started his, it was more like, oh, you trying to do that? They hate on you. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And now I see a lot of y'all support, from like I said, you, Marion, BJ, of
Yeah.
course, you got Wealthy, you got Lavish,
Hmm.
you got so many. I even heard seen some stuff Nene got. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah.
So yeah, it's cool to see that, man, because you can't wear all of them in one day. So it's a
Right.
good thing to be able to wear them. So that's cool.
Hmm.
So where can you find your gear right now? Where
So
your
you can
clothes?
find me online. I have my own website under my all my social media bios, and I'm also in store at Kingdom of Kicks. Is in that plaza like right across the street from Fashion Square Mall. So I partner with him. I got my collection in there right now. So if you ever want to get some on hand, don't want to wait for no shit, but you can go right in the store.
Oh shoot, okay. That's
Hmm.
all right, man. You got plans of expanding the brand in the future?
Definitely, yeah, definitely. So as of right now, I kind of got I do small bulk, just because of the fact that like I do know I got great clothing, but I'm still bitter the name, so I don't want to sit on so much product. So I kind of do
Mm,
smaller bulk so I can sell out quicker, sell out better. And
mm.
so I give like a certain amount to my boy DJ Kingdom of Kicks, let him go crazy with it while my website go crazy. And it just be a double win. But as soon as I get bigger in my I decided to do a bigger bulk, bigger collection for sure. I want to expand most def.
That's
Most def.
cool.
I want to be the BMF of clothing right now, man. I want to go
All
state to
right.
state.
Oh, shoot. I feel you. I feel you. And so when it comes to your clothes, I know you design, but
Mhm.
are you like any like making them yourself too, or you have people to do that for you?
So I have people do it. So I make my designs like pure solely every design and every even the video visuals that you see, they all come from
Mm-hmm.
me. I make them myself,
Mm,
and then when it's time to put it on the cloth or like bring it to life, I do have somebody create that for me.
okay. Never
Mhm.
knew you had that talent to do that, man. Look at
Yeah,
that.
man. I'm jack of all trades. I just ain't the bragger.
Yeah. No schooling or just all pure talent?
Both.
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie, like school ain't give me no game, but it was some stuff that I ventured off and kind of like just played with and figured out myself for sure.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Wow,
Yeah.
that's cool. Oh, so what's the motto that you live by, Zay?
Motto that I live by. Well, from the business aspect, my motto is make fashion live to infinity because I feel like no matter if you're into fashion or not, we all gonna need clothes forever, even
Mm-hmm.
after I'm gone. So like that's one of my mottos. But one of my main mottos for real, like in life is kind of like, just living in the moment, just live in the moment. Cause sometimes I get caught up. I admit I'm human. I get caught up like, all right, I'm doing October. What's next? What's next? What's next? But I want to enjoy it. I want to enjoy this. I'm very thankful because I didn't even, I honestly didn't even think that how stuff is going so fast. I didn't think it would go that fast. I haven't even been a brand for a year yet, and I accomplished some pretty cool things. So and I'm thankful. I thank God for it. Kind of like that quote I put on takeoff shirt on the back of the shirt. I priced it out and got blessed. Look at what
Mm-hmm.
God did. I kind of just met God halfway, and He's taking me for the ride, man. I never thought like my first pop-up shop would be at SneakerCon. I didn't think I was gonna be in a store this same year, so it's a lot of things that I have to sit back and just enjoy a little bit. Not get so complacent, but at the same time, like just be thankful for it. So right now my
Mm,
motto is live in the moment for sure.
that's cool. Now, when you
Hmm.
was at the sneaker con, did you meet anybody famous that came and copped some of your gear?
Yeah, I met a couple. So I met an NFL player. He played for the 49ers. He was
Mm.
interested in the Trisha fashion tee, the one with the bag in the front. I
Mm-hmm.
met Keith Lee. I forgot his name for a second. Keith Lee, the dude who food test. I had met him towards the
Mm.
end of the sneaker con. I met a couple YouTubers, vloggers. I met Lando. Um, I met a couple. I think that's the ones I can remember offhand. But everybody else kind of more like YouTuber, vloggers type of vibe.
Oh, that's cool, man. So a
Hmm.
lot of networking and everything.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
That's
It was a lot of business in the room for sure.
Yeah, that's what it's about. I can't wait till
Mm.
next year to get down to Atlanta for the big podcast and
Oh yeah,
networking thing because I'll be there.
oh
You
yeah, that'd be
know,
fire. Yeah, for sure.
yeah. Last year I couldn't make it when my wife was sick, but we'll both be down there this year
Oh,
or
that's
next
dope.
year, 2025, for real. That's all right, man. So I have to ask you, what's your top three clothing brands that if it ain't you wearing your stuff, what do you like wearing?
Okay, so I'm excluding myself.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna say one being the greatest right now, like one being fire, like locally.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I'm gonna go.
It don't have to be locally. Anything you like wearing.
Oh, that I will wear. Okay.
Yeah.
Let me see. One, I'm gonna have to go. One, I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna go Gucci. I like Gucci a lot. I like the print.
Okay.
That's fire. Gucci is legendary.
Mhm.
I'm gonna go Gucci, and then I'm gonna go. I'm gonna switch up and go local this time. So if I had to wear a local piece, I'm gonna go. I like Euphoric. I like the message Euphoric bring.
Mm,
It's like a mental health matter clothing brand. I feel like it's very,
okay.
very fire, very unique, different. So I'm gonna go Euphoric, and then that last one, I'm gonna give it to Prada. I like Prada a lot. Prada fire. So
Okay.
yeah.
Look at you, boy. Pretty pricey, you.
Yeah, man.
Good
I got
thing, though.
expensive taste, man. You know how I
Hey,
look, man.
I ain't mad at you, bro. I
Yeah,
ain't mad.
yeah.
Used to be that way when I was young myself.
Yeah,
You
for
know.
sure. Yeah. So you know, man, it's a boss
Hmm.
conversation.
Oh yeah, you already know how that go. We always
Yeah.
have them for
Yeah,
real.
for sure.
Yeah. So if there's anything that you could tell your, well, hell, you ain't that far from 18, but
Yeah.
if there's anything that you can go back to tell your younger self, what
Hmm.
would you say to yourself?
The fun stuff can wait. I will say I was always about business, but
Mm,
like sometimes I did get too comfortable when well, I'm young, so I got time. Well, I'm young, so I got
yeah.
time. But like in this day and age, like stuff moving fast, man. It's young
Mhm,
rappers. It's NBA players that's 18 making M's and clothing brands, and a lot of people making money
mhm,
real fast. Everybody handling like business real soon and fast. So I feel like younger me, I'll tell myself like get to it. It'll be worth
mm.
it later. So most definitely I'll
Yeah,
say, yeah.
yeah. And that's kind of cool you said that because when you say you're young, I'm gonna say go get it now. So when you
Yeah.
get my age, you can sit back and enjoy and relax.
Right, yeah,
You
for
know,
sure.
travel the world and throw out stuff whenever you want to and do what you got to do. So I,
Hmm.
I like that, man. So we coming towards the end of the interview session. So is there anything or any last words you would like to say to the listeners out here about the clothing brand, about Zay, anything that you would like to say?
I'm glad you asked. So I want to take this time to like just give advice to anybody who want to do any type of business, especially like in the clothing brand company, like organization, whatever you want to call it. I want to say if you ever feel like, man, I want to drop a clothing brand, but somebody else dropping a clothing brand, so I shouldn't do it, or you scared because you like everybody looking like, oh, I don't want to do it, man. I'm telling you. I had those same doubts for a split second, but it's room for all of us. It's room for everybody. Is
Mhm.
everybody gonna say it's enough basketball players so they get that one NBA player they like? Everybody gonna say it's enough rappers and so that rapper make that one song that's fire. And everybody says enough clothing brands so they make that one shirt that's hard that they can't ignore but to buy. So like whatever you're trying to
Mhm.
do it, man. Life's too short to be double thinking and being
Mhm.
complacent and worrying about the next man. Just do what you do, it's gonna pay off, I promise you. So I want to say that for sure.
Man, that's some big words, some great words and encouragement to somebody. So man, Zay, it's been an honor to have you on tonight. To shine light on your clothing brand, just about you. Because
Yeah,
sometimes people need to know the person behind the brand.
yeah, most
And
definitely.
to get you on the podcast, man, at this time in your life and the stage in your career, man, it's an honor to have you. We've been talking about it for a while
Yeah,
and
yeah.
made it happen, man. So I want to personally salute you, tell you I wish you all the best in what you're doing. And you already know if there's anything you need from me, even if you need to hear me say it, you better get serious, I'm still there. I'm
Yeah,
still
most
there,
definitely. Likewise, coach, man. I want to take
man.
this time to appreciate you, for always being one of those OGs that I looked up to, always keeping us in check, whether it was the easy way or the tough way. We got our funny, crazy stories. I ain't gonna air you out on
Yeah.
here, man, but
All right, all right. Appreciate that.
it's love, man. I appreciate you for real.
Always. You already know. We
Hmm.
come from that same side of town, so I already know.
Yes, sir.
I appreciate you, man. And like I said, anything you need, man, I'm gonna continue to run that video of your clothes on here on the podcast, man, so people
Okay.
can see it and everything. And man, I hope everybody enjoyed this interview that we had tonight, man.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know,
for sure. Appreciate you, coach.
yes, sir, man. So with that being said, Zay, I'm gonna salute you. Wish you all the best, brother. Hey, and keep doing what you're doing, man.
Yes,
We need
sir.
it.
Yes, sir. Most
Yeah.
definitely.
All right.
All
So
right.
I'll let you later, bro.
All right, catch you.
All right. Yep. Peace. As y'all see, great interview with a young brother, Zay. He, um, the CEO of Enil Clothing. Y'all make sure y'all check him out. Go to his social sites, and y'all make sure y'all support the young brother. But on the other tip, I gotta do this because it's a podcast. I said what I said on my podcast. Oh, I'm a Cowboy fan, y'all. This was sent to me. And yeah, this how I felt. Damn Lions came in town and whooped our butt. I'm gonna keep my personal feelings off this show. But as a man, I gotta say salute to the Detroit Lions, to my boy Hutch, Michigan man, get well. You know, speedy recovery because the Lions need you. And y'all got a good team. Simple and plain. But with that being said, y'all, I'm going to get ready to get out of here. We going to rock out. I'm going to throw my Roberto Cosos back on. Make sure y'all get y'all a pair from Robert Sims. And hey, once again, I thank y'all. I appreciate y'all for joining me on the More Than the Coach podcast. This is your boy, Coach Marshall. Until next week, peace.
Step into the zone where we elevate minds. More than just a coach, we're breaking the bonds. Lessons to inspire and lift you off the ground. In the sound we redefine the way we're found. Tune in, turn it up, let the vibe explode. Knowledge drops heavy on this winding road. More than a coach. Step into the zone where we elevate minds. More than just a coach, we're breaking the bonds. Lessons to inspire and lift you off the ground. In the sound we redefine the way we're found. Tune in, turn it up, let the vibe explode. Knowledge drops heavy on this winding road. More than a coach, we're a force on the rise. Busting through limits, reach for the skies. Each episode a journey, take a leap with me. Building greatness together, we're born to be free. Born to be free. Burn, to shine, we're chasing the dream. Seasoned with passion, we're more than a team.